Welcome to M3 is 3D. Normally I show you how 3D printing works. This morning I'm going to show you how this chair does not work. Look at that. It looks like a rhinoceros sat in this chair. That was a very firm bed. But we're going to load these guys up again and we're getting coffee. You know we are. Bit of a crowded house in here, but we're going to get coffee. We've got like 10 places to go today. I'm not even sure I'm gonna go to all of them, but it's gonna be epic. I think I'm gonna start keeping these, you know, the Wi-Fi password things. I'm probably gonna be going on an adventure in my next few years and subsequently the rest of my life. In the same way that I keep movie tickets, maybe I'll start a new tradition today. All the random Wi-Fi passwords. We'll see what like the nation's Wi-Fi passwords look like. A very informal survey. All right, I looked up and there's some place called like Scooter's Coffee or something. We'll do that. We'll get a little woke up. Then it's thrift time. Gotta get some gas. I realize I'm the kind of person that basically can't not have a mission. Even when my mission is something silly, like thrifting. It's like, we got a mission today to go thrifting. I just can't be a not mission person. See, this is what I love about Texas. A lot of times they have these gas station tacos, and I guarantee you, we're not gonna eat these, but I guarantee you these are fire. I just remembered back in the day, I almost bought a car wash. This would be in the vending machine era. Some of those self-serve car washes aren't that expensive. And I think it was like 26 grand, which would be a lot more nowadays. But yeah, I think they make maybe about $1,000 a month. So you can make your money back in a few years, which for something like that is considered good. That's kind of why I got into 3D printing. It's like you can buy a $200, $300 printer that can make you that in a month. Definitely the difficult part with 3D printing is not even like the expenses, it's the sales. If you can get sales with 3D printing, it's a great business. Well, we're going to Scooters. I think you can see the logo there. I've never actually been to one of these places, but I've seen them in different towns I've visited. Let me see, can I get one of those sugar-free Caramelicious, but can I get that like large?
Yeah, did you want it hot, iced, or blended?
We'll do iced.
Large iced sugar-free Caramelicious. Anything else?
Sounds pretty good to me.
Alright, you can scoot on around.
I can scoot on around. I gotta say, that's pretty good. I literally can't tell that isn't sugar-free. Doc's Pizza. We're starting with a bit of a unique one, the Bluebird Antique Mall. That's pretty cool right there. Most annoying song of all time. Holy crap. Holy crap. What? So I almost didn't stop here because this one didn't look that great. But this was a $20 karaoke machine, cassette player, pitch control, everything works. I got this because this is way louder than the one I have. And the one I have doesn't play things at the right speed. So I think I'm either gonna sell this one or probably the one that is back at the shop. I might sell it on Facebook Marketplace, but let's talk about these cassettes. So this Crowded House album, for a long time, I believe was the best-selling album in New Zealand. So I've never listened to it, but I'm sure it's good. I've listened to songs off of it. Missing Persons, I'm not a huge fan of Frank Zappa, but his like sort of original drummer is named Terry Bozzio, who's considered one of the best drummers of all time. This is Dale Bozzio. Missing Persons is the band that Terry Bozzio started with his wife in the 80s, doing like pop music, but obviously it's pretty crazy. It's pretty good stuff, honestly. Rhythm Nation, debatably Janet Jackson's best album. Then we got a Carpenter's Greatest Hits. You know I'm a sucker for the Carpenters. And finally, that booth was unique because there's a lot of 90s cassettes. We actually got Jagged Little Pill on cassette. Like this is an album that you just barely could get on cassette back in the 90s because basically everybody was listening to CDs. either at this point or slightly after this point. Salt and pepper, enough said.
Oh, they're extra lead lines when you think you're gonna die.
Man, that was such a good score. Jagged Little Pill. This is called the Hand Up Network. So here's an interesting bit of ephemera. This guy, Steve Gatlin, I've never listened to him. Pretty sure he's really boring Christian music. But his son went to Morning Star with me. His son basically played and wrote very boring Christian music also. Probably not as boring as this though. Sadly not my size. Some pretty good selections here. Road to Perdition. Who knew Tom Hanks could be a mobster? The Insider. A pretty good early Russell Crowe drama. Of course you have to have The Fugitive. I mean, come on. And to me, a really rare kind of a movie, The Story of Us. There aren't movies that really like depict relationship problems that actually get solved. Think about it. In every movie ever, it's like relationship problems, they break up. That's the arc. This is like one of the only movies where that happens. Not to spoil it, I guess. So the next one is in downtown Tyler. I'm actually parking at this library. I don't think anybody's gonna care. This is kind of an interesting one. You normally don't see thrift stores in the downtowns of cities, but we are at the Loft. I misspoke. Antique store. These are always cool. Wow. Some 8-tracks. It really smells like antiques in here. Wow, I really like these. Man, they're so cool. Look at that. All glass. 95 bucks. But that's straight out of the 50s right there. Nothing I couldn't live without. There were some pretty cool things there, but it's understandably quite expensive. Off to the next place. Next spot, Flamingos. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna leave that in. That was pretty lame. Would have gotten the Chihuahua picture if it wasn't in a girly frame. Right across the street, we've got Hangers of Hope. Pretty sure there's a couple of these. That's a strange thing to find here. What in tarnation is that? Other than not my size. You know I have to. Well, that was a productive visit. All right, Tyler Thrift. I think I'm seeing a bunch of VHSs. Whoa. Who remembers? Few classics here. Carlito's Way, good mob movie. Gotta Get Speed, clearly. Top Gun. So one of the first actually affordable movies for VHS was Top Gun. I believe when it came out it was like 50 bucks. And this looks old enough that it might actually be that edition. And of course, you gotta have a racer. He got a train. I don't know why I made Arnold Scottish there. Yup, it's another Hangers of Hope. That's actually pretty cool. Your music changed my life. Check this out. 4 editions of actual vintage Popular Mechanics from 1947. So we did get a couple of candles, but these Popular Mechanics magazines, there was a whole bin full of them. And I got the ones that are from World War II. Online, these were selling for quite a bit more than $2.99 a piece. In fact, it was $3 for $5.99 for 3 of these. So I did not pay a lot. I'm not sure that I'm really gonna sell them, but they have like doctors recommend Camel cigarettes ads in the back. That's kind of why I want them. Take a look at them right there. All right, I'm getting super hungry. Let's grab a bite. So I looked up the best rated buffet restaurant in Tyler, and it is this place. So we're doing it. Okay, I figured out it's not a buffet, even though it's listed as one online. But we're eating here anyway, because I'm super hungry. Very average, but not bad. This is the good one right here. Couple of good finds, really good candle, and a Dionne Warwick greatest hits. It's got Walk On By and Say a Little Prayer for You and all that. I also got this letterboard. I think we're gonna put some crazy stuff on it and put it in the lobby. Last place for the day. Not the best, but we did get a Simon & Garfunkel greatest hits and a 99-cent candle. Well, I think that's about all for today. Probably gonna go to a gas station, get a little drink, and drive on home. A little bit cliche, decided to go with the large 0 sugar Coke. Just wanted to say, it's been fun having you guys along. It's a little bit like we're all taking a thrift trip, and we're gonna drive back now. But I just want you to know that I really appreciate that you guys like and subscribe and everything, because I just do.
Stole your golden shoes. It didn't steal your laughter. The little girl in my heart, shivering. I will be out of time. Let it be. The taps of rain will ease the pain and love. And see you again.
These foolish games are tearing me apart. Like a knack. Gotta get married on Saturday night. Oh man, back at the shop. Well, that was a nice serene drive. It was a little vacation, just a mini vacation. But we did get some good VHSs, some good cassettes. And most of all, it was just relaxing and nice. I'm about to take in these packages and print off new labels and do all the stuff. But I think we'll just end it here. I, unsurprisingly, am grateful that I got to take a little trip and buy a couple of trinkets. It was also very cool that I found those vintage Popular Mechanics magazines. Like, I probably could sell them for a profit, but they're pretty cool. I kind of want to keep them. Like I said, I almost want to keep them just for the cigarette ads in the back that are like, doctor approved. Tyler is cool and everything, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't end up moving from Nacogdoches. I've come to like Nac. I think of it as my home. So those are the things I'm grateful for. Nice serene drive and some good folk music. Tell me in the comments, what gets your gratitude muscles a-pumping? I like to hear it. I will probably read all the comments and give you hearts and all those bonus things. And it's always so loud. That's the only thing I don't like about this corner. But anyway, let me know what you're grateful for in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching my little adventures. Peace out. See you next time.